What is going on, guys? I'm gonna bring you a review today about some of the most popular scout rifles that you can get from the tower. So, some that are really easy to get are gonna be the one that you can buy over here from Crucible Vendor, which is the Last Extremity, which I just got a drop from a blue last night. So, we have the Last Extremity you can get for 150 legendary marks. This one isn't bad with Third Eye, um, Exhumed. Exhumed is pretty terrible, actually. Small bore. On this one, I really wouldn't recommend it because you already have a low magazine size of 12. And then life support, which is actually pretty good. Um, and then the sights, the Spark IS-6 is a really good sight. The Torch one is okay as well, but same with the Signal. I mean, my favorite is the one that I got on mine, so let me pull out mine. I have the Last Extremity, which I just got last night, and this one has Firefly, fantastic. Quick Draw, which is pretty good, but it also, more importantly, it has handmade stock because it almost doubles the stability, or it does double the stability. And then I also have Triple Tap for the low ammo count to help it out, so pretty good. So technically, I'll have 16 bullets if I land precision shots, so that's pretty good. And then I have the Spark IS-6, so it's a really good sight. It's that normal, standard, kind of like red dot sight. The Flash HX4, which is my favorite. It's a really open lens. The sight in the middle is kind of weird. It's a little bit bulky, but it also highlights your enemy targets with like a red outline around them, which is really, really helpful. And it's really, really awesome. And then I have the ranged combat scope, which I also really like. It's a really nice sight, really big circle, and then has the same a sight as in the middle right here. Same reticle, so it's pretty good. And then also comparing this to the Tuonela, which I think is a fantastic scout as well. You can get it from Banshee from Arms Day, so anytime you see it on Arms Day, I recommend you pick this up. But I would hold on to it until you get pretty good perks, at least good perks to your standards. For me, good perks to my standards is just, it's going to be Firefly #1 for PvE. Any type of range boosting stat or extended mag, which will usually be right here. So, extended mag would be awesome because I believe you go up to 17 or 18 rounds in the mag on the scout rifle, so which is awesome. So, and then Icarus, this wasn't the best one. I mean, I just said why not because I liked Firefly and I liked having rifle barrel. And then Surrounded is pretty good for PvP. I mean, although it's very situational, still really good. And then it has that Spark IS-6, so just that really nice, clean, really good red dot sight. This one, which is my favorite, highlights the enemy targets, and then also the ranged one as well. So it's a really good scout rifle, although I'm liking the Last Extremity a lot better than the Tuonela, so I'm going to be infusing that into this, and I'm also going to be infusing my 310 Hawkmoon into my Last Extremity to get it up to 310 for hard raid on this Friday. So that's really awesome. And then here is the Last Extremity compared to Jade Rabbit, which is exotic, which is only from PlayStation right now, PlayStation exclusive. Um, so you can see same rate of fire, same impact, almost the same range. It's pretty close. But Jade Rabbit does have it beat up by quite a bit, but it's not terrible. I mean, like, Jade Rabbit can actually have less impact and a little bit more range, as you can see right there, if you put on soft ballistics, so it's going to have less impact than Last Extremity. And then QCV ballistics, the one I have on now, and then you can have a tad less range, a little tad more stability, but I'd recommend going QCB ballistics if you have this scout with extended mags, because it boosts it up to 11. So it's almost identical, really, because this will have 11 bullets, and this is going to have 12 bullets. So pretty similar to one another. This is like the Xbox version of Jade Rabbit, so it's pretty good. And then I'm going to take you guys over here to Dead Orbit to review it against the Hung Jury, and then people say the Hungary is the best scout rifle in the game, and I kind of disagree because it's worse than the Tuonela just for the simple fact that it has less in the magazine. So it has the exact same stats though, but Tuonela just has more in the magazine, so I believe it's better. So
Is it as bad out there as they say?
Shall we get
right
started?
here we have Hungary. It has exact same rolls as my last Extremity, at least these two perks at least. So as you can see, Hungary has more rate of fire, less impact, less range, and a little bit more stability, but it'll have about the same range and stability once I get hand-laid stock on the last Extremity. So it has a little bit more reload speed and a little bit more magazine. Okay, it actually does have more magazine, so that is pretty good then. So you have, it has Firefly, Triple Tap, Extended Mag. I think Extended Mag take it up to 20, I believe, and this one also has hand-laid stock, so if you want to reduce the stability or reduce the range, you can. I wouldn't recommend against it. I just go Extended Mag on this one. It doesn't have my favorite sight, so most people just use this one. It's whatever. Then against the Tuonela, actually, I was wrong. Tuonela has less in the magazine, but it has more base stability. And then the reload speed, I mean, I can change this. And Hungary is going to have a little bit more range, a little less stability, and a little bit more reload speed. And that's pretty cool. I mean, it's a good scout rifle. I mean, you just have to spend legendary marks or get lucky on it. I wouldn't recommend getting lucky on it because this Hungary is already probably the best one you can get. So, Tuonela though is really good because you really don't have to pay for it. You just have to wait, which is the new theme of the game right now.
Good to see you back,
So, either way, it's pretty good. And then let me put on Jade Rabbit. So, Jade Rabbit compared to Hungary, Hungary has quite a bit more fire rate, a lot less impact, a lot less range, more stability, a little more reload speed, and more in the magazine. But Jade Rabbit, if you get a body shot and a headshot right after one another, it's gonna instantly refill your mag. So magazine doesn't really matter on the Jade Rabbit. So, but either way, these are all the best scout rifles in the game, and I hope you liked the review. My favorite though, I like higher rate of fire ones because I was a huge fan of the Scholar from Trials of Osiris that you got. So let me see if I can go find one of those in my vault. I believe I still have a couple. Get a great dismantling session with my raid group the other day, so let's see. Ah, yes, we have a Scholar. So last Extremity compared to a Scholar. Scholar has a tad more range, and a tad more stability, or actually a lot more stability. Tad less reload, like slightly, and one more mag in the bullet, or one more bullet in the mag, sorry. So, Scholar was my favorite weapon when House of Wolves came out, because the perk synergy was great on it. You could max out the range if you wanted to. Something it never used to have, decreases ammo capacity and harder to handle. So I kind of nerfed it with that. So I put on Perfect Balance when Taken King just came out. This is what I was still using. So, and then I like the sight, and the Outlaw and Reactive Reload work so well together. So this is my favorite gun. And then, I mean, it's still, Last Extremity is still really good. It's not as good as Scholar. Tuonela, I'm not good as Scholar. Jade Rabbit versus Scholar. Scholar has a little less range. I mean, if I really wanted to, it would actually beat out the Jade Rabbit in just about every fashion except for reload speed, which is like almost negligible. So, I mean, Scholar was the best weapon, but now I believe Last Extremity is going to be the best weapon because I really love all of the scout rifles. They're just really good, get the job done. Really hard hitting, really easy control, sound really nice, look really nice. So This is what I would recommend you getting. Either Last Extremity. I mean, I would say wait for a good drop on Last Extremity. Until then, get a Tuonela or the Hungry that you can buy if you're looking for a good scout. So that's what I believe you should do. I'm actually going to infuse this into this right now. Oh, well, I actually don't have any motes of light. I just spent them all trying to upgrade this thing, so. But I'll get some in a little bit, so. Hope you guys really liked the review. This is a kind of a little overall review of all the scout rifles. So Last Extremity, Tuonela, Hungry, Jade Rabbit, and in comparison to some other ones like the Scholar. If you really want, I can pull out a Vision of Confluence. It's not going to be that much difference. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. Vision of Confluence is really good. I still prefer Scholar any day over Vision of Confluence. So, that's it. Hope you guys like it, and I will see you next time.